Hello my friends, welcome back to Everyday Energy, day 12. I'm still Laura, you're still here, and that's amazing. Today I've got a quick and spicy lower body session for you. If you'd like to use weights, I'll be using 10s, so like medium, light-ish weight. But if you don't want to use weights, I'll talk you through those options too. I've got 3 chunks of work for you today. We're going to repeat them each 3 times, so 3 by 3, that's all you got to remember, and let's dive in. We're going to start with a squat thrust. So we're going to take our normal squat, sit down into that little tiny chair, and then from the bottom, we're using the strength of our feet pushing into the floor to press all the way up. My hands are going to go out of frame, but I'm lifting those weights up overhead like I'm doing a handstand upside down. Bracing the core, not flaring out the ribs and the low back, pressing straight up, getting tall. We're here for 10. We're going to keep the tempo kind of high. We're warming up the whole body. Are you ready? Let's do this. And all together, we go down, press it up. We go down, press it up. Good. Big exhale as you push, exhaling through that effort. This is 5, we're halfway done. Those squats don't need to be deep if that's not feeling good today. Good, let's go 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Bring those weights down to rest. We're going to take a little mini break, and then we'll go right back into it. Again, if those squats are feeling deep and unwieldy, set yourself up by a chair, hopefully a chair that's bigger than this. You can start from the bottom, press up to stand, and slowly lower back to tap down the metal. Keep all your squats to the same depth. Second round, you ready? Let's do this. Here we go. We go down, bring it up, down, bring it up. Good, pressing your heels into the floor, spreading out your toes, especially if you're barefoot like me. Halfway done, 5 more. And 2, and 1. Excellent, let it rest. 1 little break, great time to grab a sip of water if you need it. We'll repeat this 1 more time. And then we're moving on. When I said quick and spicy, I meant quick and spicy. Grab those weights, bring them up. I'm gonna give you a side view this time. Sit down to go up. Sit down. Exhale, press up. This is 5. Halfway there. In 4. In 3, last 2, last 1, excellent. Bring those weights down. Now you can give them a break. Our second chunk of work is going to be a superset. We just did our squat, our knee dominant. Now we're moving on to our hinge, our hip dominant. We're gonna bring toes, knees, and hips pointing in the same direction. Whether you're using weights or not, hands are going to be painting the fronts of the thighs, staying really close to that center line. Sliding hips back like you're going to back up into a tiny parking space, or arms are full of groceries, we're bumping the car door shut. This is a back and forward motion, not an up and down motion, yeah? We're going to go for 8 slow Romanian deadlifts, RDLs. Then if you're using the weight or not, we're going to hang the weights by the sides. We're going to press up into a calf raise, rolling through the feet, and then slowly lowering back down. We're gonna be in that calf raise for 30 seconds. Again, quality over quantity, so slow and controlled, feeling things. All right, you ready? Let's start those RDLs. I'm gonna use weight, I'll talk you through it. Sliding hips back, keeping the knees nice and loose, pressing into the ground to stand up. Good, sitting back, keeping the knees nice and loose. Woo! Press into the ground, bring the hips forward. Sliding back, squeeze, bring it forward. Sliding back, squeeze, bring it forward. Good, 4 more. My toes are trying to curl up right now, so I'm really focusing on pressing through the whole foot. Woo! Not rocking back into those heels, but planting into the ground. Here we go, 2 more. Down. We sit back, we slide forward. Excellent, weights come down or they stay by your sides. We're going right into those calf raises. 30 seconds on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We press up and away and lower. Good. Thinking about that tailbone dropping straight down to the ground, really controlling this. Whew. I like to think about slowly applying a brake, especially on the way down. That's a really easy place for us to let go and let it get clunky. Really holding on, decelerating. Good. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. All right, take a little baby break. You ready to go again? Let's do this. Grab your weights, or don't. You can slide your hands. Here we go. Round 2 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sliding back. Squeeze the glutes, stand it up. Good. Try not to lock out your knees. Try not to push the hips forward at the top. I know there's a lot to think about. So keep whatever's useful and let the rest roll off your back. Whew. Here we go. We got 4 more. Nice and square and robotic. Last 2. Last 1. Excellent. Let's go into those calf raises again. I'm going to be brave and use the weights and not hang on to anything. 30 seconds on in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. We press down to go up and slowly lower and down to go up. If you are like a master of calf raises and this is not feeling like a lot, or it's not feeling like enough with the weights you have at home, feel free to take these 30 seconds on one leg and then pause me and switch to the other leg. We've got about 10 seconds left. You're doing great. Whoa. The great disappearing balance. Every day it's different. Here we go. We're done in 3, in 2, in 1. Let it rest. Excellent, my friends. Quick little break here, and then we'll go back into our last set. We're cruising through. We've just got one more chunk at the end. It's gonna be great. All right, round 3. Are we ready? Let's do this. I'm grabbing my weights. Last set of RDLs. Feeling powerful today. Here we go. We slide hips back. Press into the ground, stand up. We slide hips back. Press into the ground, stand up. Woo! This is picking heavy groceries up off the floor. This is not having to hire movers. This is picking up your kiddo. This is getting off the couch easily when we're 900 years old. Here we go, 4 more. Squeezing those glutes to power up. Last 2. Last 1. Excellent. Let's calf raise. I'm going sans weights again. 30 seconds on. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's do this. Rolling up and rolling down. If you're somewhere between, you want to test your balance, give me 2 thumbs up. Sometimes we need just that little bit of tension in the upper body to help us find our balance. That's why the weights are sometimes helpful. But if you don't want that extra load, make that tension yourself. Woo! Good. 10 seconds left. Staying patient with it, trying not to use that momentum. Good. We're done in 3, in 2, in 1. Let it go, shake it out. All right, you rest. I'm going to talk to you about what's coming next. You're going to want the support of a wall, a counter, a chair, something that you can hang onto. We're going to set up with that working leg on the outside of our support. So if this is my wall, this is my working leg. I'm going to push my weight into the wall. So now both legs have their own space to move in. I'm going to stay on nice parallel train tracks and not on a tightrope. I'm thinking tiny little hinge, nice long spine. I'm going to step back with that inside leg, sitting down into my tiny chair. Then I'm going to press up through that front leg to stand. When I step back, if I want to really take the pressure off my knees, I'm going to think about pinning them in space right where they are. My knee is not going to move forward at all. I'm going to sit back behind it. Then I'm going to press up to stand. That knee does not travel forward like it might in a normal lunge. Let's do this. Pressing into the wall, grabbing onto your chair, making space for that inside leg. Take that tiny hinge. We sit back and down. We press up to stand. Woo, sitting back and down. Pressing up. Good. If you want to keep that weight on the leg, I like to rest the dumbbell right above the knee. Good. This is 4. Pressing up. Nice. If you feel like your hips are wobbly, make these steps smaller. Often these lunges are a lot smaller, a lot shorter than we want to do. It's a lot shorter step. Woo. Feel free to play around with it until you find something comfy. Down. Press up. Excellent. We're going to swap right out for the other side. I'm going to flip myself around. Same thing, other way. Let's go. Sitting back and down. Pressing up. Good. Sitting back and down. Pressing up. Sitting back and down. Press that heel into the ground. Drive the floor away. This is 4. Halfway done with this side. Then you get a nice little break. Down. And up. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Excellent, my friends. Okay, second set. You ready? 2 out of 3. Here we go, my friends. We sit back and down. We press it up. Sit back and down. Press it up. Ooh. Back and down. Press it up. Thinking about keeping those hips square. If you had headlights on your front pockets, on your belt loops, they're both shining in the same direction. Good. We're here for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Excellent. Swapping it out to the other side. I'll meet you there. Whew. Setting up, nice and square. Here we go. Sit back and down. Press it up. Sit back and down. Stomp through the floor. Yes. Sitting back. Pressing up. Sitting back. Pressing up. How are your breaths doing? Can you exhale through that effort? Give yourself some power to bring it back up. Good. 2 more. Last 1. Excellent. Shake out those legs. We've got 1 more round. Hopefully you're feeling good. I'm having my smooth brain time. What's the opposite of having enrichment time in my enclosure? That's what I'm having. I'm having smooth brain time on the internet. Let's do this. Grab that weight. Setting up. You got this. Last one, best one. We step back. We press up. Woo! Step back. Press up. Sitting down into that tiny chair every time. If your knees are starting to feel uncomfy or fatigue at all, go ahead and take these a little bit smaller. As long as you've still got that good hinge going on, as long as you can get that glute to squeeze, we're getting the same work, yeah? No stress. Here we go, last 3. Last 1. Excellent. Swapping it out. Bring it to the other side. Pressing into the support. We can do this. We step back, sit down. Press it up. Step back, sit down. Press it up. Nice. It's like you could stomp a hole through your floor down into the center of the earth. How cool would that be? 4 more. Down. And up. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Excellent. Shake it out. Beautifully done today. If you need a little bit of TLC after this, feel free to tack on a stretch session to the end. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.